Hey Team Noosa, I hope you're doing super well. This is a little summary about where we're up to as a group here. Now, I know some of you have been able to be more engaged in our regular sessions than others, and that's okay because we've got plenty of time before the Noosa retreat to make sure that we're all on the same page, quite literally. There's a bunch of activities that we've been doing in the regular sessions to prepare you for the Noosa retreat, to lay the foundation, get the groundwork done, so that while we're at Noosa, we can pull on some critical thinking about your business that you've already done. And that's what those regular sessions have been up until this point. If you haven't been able to get to each session, or there's been a couple of sessions that you've missed, no sweat. We've documented every session. We've got a recording of it, and you need to watch it. There are resources attached to those recordings that you need to access and do the respective activities. The idea being that you've thought about your business in a few different ways at a higher level, a more strategic way, about how you're going to advance and position yourself within your industry, within your market, how you're going to attract more of your ideal clients and team members, and what is the strategy ultimately moving your business, your clinic, towards your desire statement. So I'm going to share my screen here and show you the master spreadsheet where we've been documenting each of the sessions. So you'll be able to see over here all of the hyperlinks to the recordings, where they are. You can click them, open them up. Each session's about 30 minutes, so you can watch that, go through and do the activities as you watch them. We've obviously got the date and then the topic as it relates to the 7 degrees. We've then got a little summary as to what we discussed and workshopped during that session. And then the resources, again, as hyperlinks for you to click out and go and use and do. Also, some very important threads within Slack so that you can learn from other people. It's one of the great benefits of this Noosa retreat and collective team here, is that you're able to get insights from other people and go, hey, you know what? I never thought of my business like that. Or that's a really unique and cool way to answer that question that I could use in my strategy as I grow. So please check out all the awesome threads and even scroll back and have a look at what other people have said. I've done my best here to capture where those threads have happened. Now, all of the Noosa stuff, to simplify it, centers around 2 very important documents that you need to go through and populate. And that's what a lot of the sessions do. The first one is called Behind Your Brand, which details your market, your industry, your profession, your ideal clients, your ideal team members, and your product/service offerings. So you'll go through and you'll see in the recordings, this slide deck here is quite deep. What are we looking at? 64 pages. Some are title slides, but about 64 pages there of activities for you to document things. Now, through the recordings, I've given reference to how we then use this. But at the end of the day, the Behind Your Brand is almost like the spine, the central intelligence document of your clinic that you can go to guide your marketing, guide your hiring, guide your strategic direction. So this is where we want to document that. One important offshoot of this document is called the Ideal Client Avatars. Now, this is the main page that you need to fill in, looking at specific people or avatars who you would like to attract to your clinic. So you go through the activities here. Now, we haven't gone into a lot of detail into some of the tabs down the bottom of this document. We will do that in time. Feel welcome to go ahead and get a start on some of them, because some of them are pretty self-explanatory. For instance, ideal clients we do want. You're able to put in some criteria. Clients we don't want. Some criteria there. Team members we don't want. And then I should put there, team members we do want. Also, so feel welcome to go through these tabs and get a start. We will continue progressing on this document and the Behind Your Brand in the lead up to Noosa. so that when we do exercises, workshopping, and masterminding in Noosa, we can pull on the critical thinking you've already done. So just wanted to bring you up to speed. If you haven't been at the sessions, it's okay. In the lead up to Noosa, we will set up another schedule of sessions. We will give you as much notice as we possibly can for you to schedule that in and commit to it so that you have momentum leading into Noosa. Obviously with COVID, we've delayed things, so it's okay for you to play catch up. But in the lead up to Noosa later on in the year, you absolutely need to prioritize these sessions to make the most of your experience and tap into the collective wisdom that is here. So please, best thing for you to do, come to this document, work your way sequentially through the sessions to get the ball rolling and get some groundwork laid. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Thanks, everyone.